there was certainly like a rebellious, like youthful rage kind of in me. And there was also, you know, the fact of the no getting away from fact that I am white, you know, and this is predominantly black music, you know, and people telling me you don't belong, like you're not gonna succeed because you're this color. Then you wanna show those people that, you know, that you can and you will. I grabbed the mic, like though, like in front of actual people that mattered, you know what I'm saying? Like at a club, I got booed. I remember that. It was very traumatic for me. And I think I had at that point, like the 8 Mile thing was kind of, that's what it's kind of taken from or whatever. And I think I went home like, man, I quit.
Right.
And then, you know, maybe a couple days later, week later, I got the urge to like, nah, man, I gotta get up, gotta do it again. I finally found something that, yeah, this kid over here, you know, he may have more chicks, like he may have better clothes or whatever, but he can't do this like me. You know what I mean? He can't write what I'm writing right now. And it started to feel like, you know, maybe Marshall's getting a little respect. My dream was for like, to be able to one day, like hear rappers that I looked up to on the radio and be like, yo, what if Jay-Z, whoever, what if they heard of me? What if they thought I was dope? You know what I'm saying? Like that was where my mentality always was with it. One of my greatest inspirations or things that I would feed off of basically was just obviously people not believing in the, you know, the cloud of doubt that kind of I felt hung over my head and wanted to just prove everybody wrong. You know what I mean? I wanted to make it and I was going to make it regardless of what anybody said. I don't think that my goal has changed in the sense of, you know, from this, I rap from the same aspect of when I was a kid. Like I just wanted to get the respect. I just wanted to get a reaction out of people. I just wanted to be heard. And I wanted people to respect what I do and respect the fact that I respect the craft. You know what I mean? Of MCing, so I really just it's pretty much the same thing today. Kind of, you know, the Detroit mentality to we're kind of the underdog. I feel like we've always been the underdog, and that's kind of how, you know, I've always taken that, kept that with me. You know what I'm saying? That I want to say fighting spirit that Detroit has, you know, because Detroit, you know, is so resilient, you know, like I feel like our, like people there, we have this, you know, kind of Detroit versus everybody mentality, because I feel like people, the way that people look at us, they always count us out. You know what I'm saying? So, I know that attitude is displayed a lot in my music, but I think that that's where it comes from, is just from, you know, just feeling like we're being counted out. Don't be afraid to try whatever, even if the idea in the beginning is stupid. Yeah. You know, because a lot of ideas in beginning stages, not mine, of course, mine are just insane from the moment I think of them. Of course. But sometimes ideas, you know, they're not always the greatest. Yeah. No, I mean, you know.
Don't be afraid to fail, basically, to get somewhere else, to get on the journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you say one thing that's going to spark another thing to lead to a better thought.
Yeah.
I always write, you know, and I probably always will. I don't know at what point, you know, whatever point I decide, like, I'm gonna put the mic down or whatever happens with that, I do feel like I always want something to do with the music. So whether it's producing or whatever, ends up happening, I think that I just want something to do with it. Music is always going to be in my head, so. I make music, and whatever comes along that seems like it might be interesting or fun, because at this point, I just want to have fun with it, Like, I just want to make sure that whatever it is something that I'm passionate about and that I believe in, because otherwise, just going through the motions.
For a guy who hated school, who, was in the 9th grade 3 times, you spend all your time thinking about words.
I found that no matter how bad I was at school, and no matter how low my grades might have been at sometimes, I always was good at English.
I heard that you used to read the dictionary.
I just felt like I want to be able to have all these words at my disposal in my vocabulary at all times whenever I need to pull them out. Somewhere they'll be stored, locked away.
Always with anything, you gotta take the good with the bad, I understand that the level of success that I'm at doesn't happen to everybody every day, but there's new problems you're gonna have with everything. If it wasn't my success and I was still trying to look for a job or working a dead-end job, didn't have no money to eat with, it would be those kind of problems that I would have, those type of family problems. How are we gonna feed Haley? How are we gonna raise her? How are we gonna stay together? How are we gonna pay our rent? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So now it's new problems. It's like, money's not the problem. Now it's different things. Other people interfering in our lives and our business. So you gotta take the good with the bad.
Had it in me, but wasn't quite sure how to bring it out yet. I wanted people to hear me so bad, and I wanted to do my shit, but it was them jitters and them, I'm scared, I'm not scared. That whole struggle and everything, especially early on for me, which I love being on stage and stuff like that. Once I got a mic, I was cool, but it was that prompted me to do it and get up there and not be scared to grab that and just rock. I feel like anybody can do anything they set their mind to. It depends on how bad you want it, and I wanted to do it. At this stage of my life, I don't feel like there's too much that I can't do. I don't mean to sound cocky or nothing, but if I really, really want to do it, I don't give up that easy. I had to admit that I had a problem. I had to, I think I had to be ready for myself. I had to be ready for me. I know that it's, I don't mean to make it sound cliche, but you have to do it for yourself. You can't do it for other people. And I think that when I went to rehab the first time back in, I think 2005, I felt like I was doing it for other people. I wasn't doing it for me. So I kind of went in, fought the system, didn't really want to listen to what anybody had to say about it, and I felt like, well, I don't have a problem like these people, I just take this because I just take these pills because I can't sleep. I have a sleeping problem. I just take, Vicodin for recreation, and, then I went through a really rough period after I came home from rehab, and I lost my best friend, and kind of the reins were off. It was kind of just like, screw it, this is, and from there I really went downhill. And that's when I overdosed, got out the hospital, relapsed a short time after that, basically scared of myself, and went to some people and was like, yo, I got a problem, I need help, I can't make this on my own. Because the whole time I think I was thinking that I could, but I couldn't. First, before anything, I'm a father before I'm a rapper. So, my daughter comes first no matter what. And if there's important things going on in her life that I need to be there for, then I'll drop what I'm doing, or we schedule around it. And a lot of times I take her with me, and, she's been on the road with me before. So she's like my little homie, man. She's like my little sidekick sometimes. It's hard
Like, I'm not gonna front. Like, sometimes it gets hard to try to balance them out, but like I said before anything, I'm a father.